Let me open the Firestore page to explain the structure of storing data more clearly. So here we will have the collection called users and the documents put inside it will be named after the unique ID of each user. Each of the documents will have an expense and income collection, and every collection will have a document which will contain the data of the expenses and incomes. At this point, we need to go back to our Android Studio and get the unique IDs of the users that will be the names of the documents. So let us write auth dot current user UID. Now type dot collection and give the collection a name. I'm obviously gonna call it expenses and then write dot add. This will accept map data type. So let's give it the first key as name, and in the value part write controller name dot text. Now the next key will be amount, and as a value we will put controller amount dot text. We are also gonna call the onError function so that the users know that if something is wrong with the input, when they are trying to save the expense, inside it we are going to use logger d to print add expense error with the error from the parameter. Then the next thing to do to make the users understand that they're getting an error from the server is to show them the message in the dialog box. So let me return the dialog box, pass the context, and give it the error converted to a string. As you might have noticed, I just spelled dialog box in the wrong way to show you how easy it is to correct it by right-clicking on it and choosing refactor and then rename. I'll rename it to dialog box and click on the refactor button. Finally, let's write navigator.pop to return the user to the dashboard after they save the data. Let's add the await here since it's an asynchronous function. Finally, it's time to run the function. So let's open the expense view mobile and in the onPressed function, write await viewModelProvider dot add expense and pass the context. We're gonna reload the app now, which will take a second, and then click on the Add Expense button. We can observe a pop-up show up, and here we're gonna write the name of the expense. It may be food, for example, and give it a value of 15. We are going to click on Save now, and as you can see, that's all we had to do. It's saved.